Morning, y'all. How's everybody doing today? Sorry for my voice. I've got a cold, but I am so excited. I'm doing something that I've never ever done before, and I wanted to do it since I was little. I'm traveling all the way down to Arizona with many stops on the way of different stuff, so I'm going to show you guys. And then I'm going to Barrett-Jackson, so I'm actually going to see the car auction in Scottsdale, Arizona. It is so awesome. Hoping my voice will stand out. It's kind of cutting in and out right now, but I am so excited. I feel great, it's just my voice, but we're just about to cross the border right outside of Osoyoos, BC. And then each day I'm only traveling 7 hours. So I've decided that's my max driving for me. So tonight's stop is going to be in Spokane. So it'll be a truck stop in Spokane, and I'll just spend the night in Grover and taking you guys along for the ride. So this whole series, you guys do not want to miss it. I've got so much stuff planned, so much cool stuff. I've been planning this for a long time, and finally the stars aligned. My next surgery is not for another month and a half, maybe 6 weeks. So I got the time to run down. I got this beautiful van Grover with the greatest fuel mileage. So you know what? It's time to go. I'm also so thankful that my wife and daughter are definitely supporting this. Maybe gone for probably 3 weeks. But they know that it's something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. So they're like, you know, go after it. So let's get on the trip. And DJ, can you please roll that intro?
Hey everybody, my name is Andrew Avley. After a workplace accident, I was left as a above-knee amputee. I had a decision to make. Get busy living or get busy dying. Obviously, you only have one life, so I made the decision to get busy living, exploring every opportunity that's presented to me. Tune in every week for different adventures, both from accessibility standpoint to adventures with my family and friends. And every adventure begins with one leg at a time.
Well, here we go, guys. Gonna cross the border at Osoyoos, BC, and go into, I guess it's gonna be Oregon. So here we go. Hopefully they're nice to me in Grover.
Hello there.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Not too bad. You yourself on board?
Yes, sir.
Where's home?
It's Kamloops, BC.
What brings you over there?
I'm going to Scottsdale, Arizona.
What are you heading down there for?
Barrett-Jackson Car Auction.
Are you buying? Hopefully.
So I finally got a van good enough to go, so I'm gonna go down. I just want to see it.
Can you take the shades off for me?
Oh yeah, sure. Sorry.
Thank you.
Yep.
Where's home? Kamloops?
Kamloops,
How long
BC.
you be down in Arizona for?
About 3 weeks.
You gonna be staying at?
Truck stops.
Truck stops? No reservations?
I'm van lifing it.
My goodness, look at you go.
Yep. You see my bed set up there?
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, it's the first time I've done it, so I'm gonna try it. I don't know if it's for me, but I'll try it, and I figure if I stay in a hotel every 3 or 4 nights, I'm saving
Take a shower and
$200 or something a night.
work more.
Yeah.
Good work.
I'm actually an injured worker. I lost my leg at work.
Oh no.
So this was 10 years ago, so I'm still getting
So what did
surgeries.
you do prior?
I was a manager for a tire company.
Tire company?
Yeah,
What
Cal Tire.
What happened? Like, did the
I
tire
was-
explode? Or
No, I was
fall?
crushed under an elevator. So I lost my legs, and lost my right leg, and it came through. So I was on all fours, and it
Yeah.
crushed me.
Dang.
So my next surgery is in February, so I figured do this, come back.
Absolutely. Well, best of luck to you, sir.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your time. Well, guys, there you go. No big deal at all. Welcome to the United States of America. Heck yeah. Goodbye, Canada, for 3 or 4 weeks. So interesting thing about this lake over here. That's Lake Osoyoos, but there's a border right in the middle between the two. So there's the American side and the Canadian side. The interesting thing is, if a Canadian crosses to US, US will chase him down. If a US crosses into Canada, Canada doesn't do anything until they come on shore. And that's what the border crossing said last time I went through. This is kind of interesting. Canadians are very trusting, Americans not so much. So let's get on our way to, well, Portland, I guess, will be the next stop going through. So let's get on our way. Well, hey there, guys. So I am in Coulee Dam. I don't know what the city is called, but I wish I could stop here, but I'm fighting the sunset. Sunset's at 4:30, and it says I won't get to the rest stop in Spokane till 10 to 5. So I'm kind of driving as fast as I can, but I wanted to check in with you guys here. This dam here, President Roosevelt built it, and it actually produces the most power. I think it's North America. Everybody thinks the Hoover Dam, but Hoover Dam is the biggest dam, but this place produces the most power. And they actually have something cool inside. Me and Kenzie went a couple of years ago. I'll put a picture here of me and Kenzie, but we went and they've got President Roosevelt's wheelchair there, which is really, really cool. Unfortunately, I can't stop today because I'm kind of fighting time and I don't really want to drive in the dark. So I'd love to stop again, but it's really cool dam and something definitely worth seeing. But unfortunately, I've got to rush through trying to get to the truck stop. I'm not a very good night driver, so I'm fighting the time. But I wanted to stop in and tell you guys about this area. And it's called Coulee Dam, and that's actually the visitors information center right there as we're going past it. It's all free to go in, and they've got a ton of information in there. So let's get on our way to Spokane. Well, hey there, guys. So made it to Spokane. You can see just as the sun's setting, it's 4:36 and I'm going to be at the Love's truck stop in about 20 minutes. So perfect timing. Spokane's a lot bigger than I thought it was, but so glad to be on a major interstate again. All those back roads coming out of Coulee and cutting, it seemed like I was cutting across country. It was pretty harsh. So glad to be here in Spokane, and we'll get set up and I'll get back to you.
Driving all this way, I never thought I'd be so thankful to see a truck stop. I was just exhausted and so lucky to get here. Driving at night in a strange city is just a weird thing.
Well, hey there, guys. Well, first impression of a Love's truck stop. Holy God, it's ginormous. Sorry, it's pretty dark and there's lots of trucks out here, so I'm trying to not get Grover pinched. It's massive. Holy God. This is going to be an interesting night. Well, let's get in here. Well, hey there, guys. So this is Lowe's in Post Falls, which is right outside of Spokane. Basically in Idaho, but it's just on the border. So that's what Grover looks like there, all in night mode. She's a chilly one tonight, but got her all squared up and good to go. Let me get inside where it's warmer, because I'm wearing shorts because I just went inside and washed up. So just give me a second and I'll get right back to you. Well, hey there, guys. So this is my setup here. My bed, and got some Christmas lights on, and got my bio light on this side. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. Yeah, so there's just a little light over here, and it's called the bio light. So I guess post opsis of today, it kicked my butt. Driving wise, it was about 8 hours, about 800 kilometers roughly. And physically, it was a very hard day. Things are definitely tougher than I thought they were in the van, like as far as driving by yourself, moving stuff around in night mode, all that kind of stuff. But everything in life is a learning lesson, and today was a learning lesson. So I'm going to reassess my goals for tomorrow. I'm going to do a shorter day. So tomorrow I'm going to Pendleton, Oregon, which is where the Air Force Base is. So I'll see if there's some stuff to do around there. It's about 4 hours from here, so it's a lot short of a day. Some things went wrong today. My cooler, I had it all packed with stuff that I could cross the border with. But everything in it froze rock solid. So like I had hard-boiled eggs, they looked like golf balls. So everything in there froze rock hard. So because of that, I didn't really eat properly. And then as you guys know, when you don't eat properly, you get run down. And then I'm still recovering from this cold. So she kicked my butt. But I guess that's why you've got family. I mean, I called my wife and I was just like a little defeated, and she's like, you know, you just got to reassess your goals. You're there for a vacation. You're not there to be the world's fastest driver there. And I guess I had to remind that, you know, it's just like my name of my channel, one step at a time. Well, today I needed to take it one step at a time instead of trying to run. Everything in life is a learning lesson. Looking forward to tonight getting good sleep. I just went and washed my face and brushed my teeth, just making myself feel a little bit better. And tomorrow it's a lot shorter of a day, which is definitely going to help. And try showering tomorrow at truck stuff. But so far, this Love's here in Post Falls, Oregon, it's pretty nice. I'm parked over in the corner, just away from the pumps. Inside, I had a salad for dinner. Wasn't that cheap, a salad and just a bottle of water. So just a bottle of water was $12 American, so it's at 16 Canadian. But I vowed on this trip, and I told Kenzie that, you know, I'm going to eat properly. So I'm not going to eat fast food. I'm just going to try to eat good food. So that's why I did that tonight, and just kind of recharge my batteries and just sit back tonight and maybe have a Netflix night and recharge and hit it again tomorrow. So day one is in the books. On our way to Arizona, Scottsdale, Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona. And then we're also going to stop in some Utah. And guys you might actually know from YouTube is also, I'm going to stop at their shop and see what's going on. So let's go on to day two. Good morning, y'all. Welcome to day two. Well, last night sleeping in the Love's truck stop was definitely very interesting. Temperatures last night got down to -6 in Celsius. I'll put it right here in Fahrenheit. So I had to use the remote starter on Grover a couple times during the night to get the heat up, but it really wasn't that bad. I had 2 blankets, and I did sleep with a Tucon just because I've read that, you know, all your heat escapes from your head. So I did sleep with Tucon, but it wasn't that bad. I had 3 or 4 other cars next to me. Ironically, there was a Tesla next to me which I kind of thought was funny. Some guy sleeping in his Tesla, but all good. I got to give it to Love's. Their bathrooms were clean. Everything was clean. It was really no big deal. So kind of got an early start at it today. I was up at like 7 o'clock because I had a good sleep. So I got up and I'm on my way to Pendleton, Oregon is the next stop. But I think I'm going to go a little bit farther today. It says I'm going to get to Pendleton at 11:45. So I think I'm going to go a couple more hours past that to another truck stop and just keep working my way down south to Phoenix. So I feel like I kind of got in a routine today. I can understand the sleeping, understand the window covers, and getting one night under your belt is definitely a big thing. So far it's been good. Most of the driving, ironically, is being done by Grover today because the highways down here are fairly straight. So I'm just following the highway, and Grover's doing a good job of that. It's definitely definitely had to get used to the miles per hour to kilometers per hour. But I've adapted the GPS and of course Grover to it, and it's just hard when you see 70 miles. In Canada, that's, like seems really slow, but 70 miles is 120 kilometers ish. So definitely something to get used to. And then all the direction maps are in that. So definitely a stunning day today. Gone through a lot of fog so far, but really it's been a smooth drive. I wish the temperatures would warm up a little bit. So temperature wise, it says 2 Celsius. So I'll put it here, what it calculates over to, but it's really not that bad. There's not a lot of snow compared to Canada land. So I just wish it would warm up just a little bit so that I can do a little bit more filming in my wheelchair and stuff. So, but I imagine as I work down south, it'll slowly start to warm up. So far today, just a little bit of fog, but bare roads and just working my way down. So I think the total kilometers on this trip will be about 2,600 kilometers one way. So about 5,000 kilometers return. So it'll be a big trip on Grover, but it's something I've been planning for years, and I'm really looking forward to this, and my family's supportive of it, which makes it so much easier. So let's get on our way to Pendleton, and I'll update you once we get there and what the next city is after that. Thank you. Well, hey there, guys. So I went on to Baker City. So it's about an hour and a half from where I was going to stop in Pendleton there. So I just experienced my first truck shop shower. So I'll show you guys what it looks like for you Canadians that haven't been over here, but I gotta give it to them. It's nice and clean. Oh, all the grab bars are really nice. They got a nice bench there. And then the shower itself, you can see that it's fully accessible too. So really good shower, and they provide the towels and everything, which is pretty stellar. Not cheap though. It's $18 US. So it's at 22 Canadian, but if you need a shower, you need a shower. So for you guys that haven't done this van life, it wasn't a big deal. It was my first time, and it really wasn't a big deal. So catch you guys up as I go. Well, hey there, guys, from Love's Truck Stop in Baker City, Oregon. I think this is a brand new one by the looks of it. Sure looks brand new. I gotta say, after having that shower today, I was so impressed with how clean it was, and you didn't have to bring a towel. It means you didn't have to dry a towel, which I thought was so cool. It wasn't cheap when I did the conversion. It was actually 26 bucks Canadian. So if you add it up for the seconds you're in there, it's pretty expensive, but you can't miss the feeling. There's Grover parked over in the corner. You can actually bring your RV and actually plug in, which is really cool. So the other thing that happened to me today is for the first time is, as you guys know, my channel's tiny. And I met a guy that actually follows my channel and says he's followed me for a couple of years. He works here at Love's, so that's pretty cool to see. And I was telling him where I'm going, and he was definitely welcoming. He's like, you know, stay here as long as you want to. So that's what we're dangling with there. So they got an Arby's here, and there's the Love's, giant Love's sign, and all the gas pumps. So I gotta admit, like, I'm actually looking for on the map the next Loves I can hit, because they're all really, really good. So let's go in here and get ready for bed.
Welcome in.
Thank you. All the staff are like really, really good and really inviting. Like it's pretty cool to see. This is hard to get used to. In US.
59. Your shower is ready.
Oh, there's the constant announcements for showers. But in the US, they sell booze, whereas in Canada, they don't have this. So definitely some adjustments for each country, but I wish they had Loves in Canada. They definitely know how to run a tight ship and really nice stuff. So let me go in and brush my teeth and get ready for bed. So that's what the Love's truck stop looks like here in Baker City. I don't know, it looks brand new. It's really cool to see. They've kind of got all the gear, and then of course all the truck stuff. Kind of got a little bit of everything. It's really cool. So let's get to bed. Tomorrow we're going to be entering Utah. Got down to -6 last night, so definitely chilly, but it's not bad with blankets and Grover. And I used the remote starter, so I turned it on I think 4 times during the night and got it warm, and then turned it on again when it got cold. So it wasn't terrible. Got the Toucan to try to keep the heat in. So cool that you can actually bring RVs and stuff here too. And I saw other YouTubers talking about how they always have grass around here for animals, which is really, really cool too. A lot of truck stops are really cold and, you know, don't allow for that. It's cool that the animals can go to the bathroom on the grass and stuff. So let's get on to Utah tomorrow. Thanks again.